Dear friends, welcome to my channel. I am Maya. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. 90-day fiancé, Darcey ends marriage with Georgi after he breaks down due to baby pressure. Darcey Silva walked out of her relationship with husband Georgi after he opened up about having kids. He looked very bothered by the thought of having a big family. Fans have seen the topic being put into his head by his sister in Bulgaria when he met her. She shared her concerns for the couple, ultimately choosing to be childless. Georgi's sister sounded harsh toward Darcey, saying that her age is double that of her brother. Hence, she was worried that their age difference would become a villain to their marital life lasting any longer. All this might have pierced through Stacey's twin's heart, so she had to cry and complain throughout her trip. Georgi's family continues to force him to have children with Darcey. Georgi Rusev and Darcey Silva's relationship on 90-day fiancé has hit rock bottom since he can't stop prioritizing kids over her. Throughout their visit to his parents and relatives in Bulgaria, they butted heads due to his facing constant pressure from them. Every time they started their fighting, it flustered his wife. This is referred to as a cultural conflict by some fans. Darcey and Georgi are torn over something that neither of them truly wants. In the latest episode of Happily Ever After Season 7, she reminded him that in the past, he clearly mentioned that he would never need kids. Hence, his change of mind became unbearable for her at one point. He announced that it was what he had questioned himself about, while she promised him that she would always support him. 90-day fiancé, Darcey loses it when Georgi hugs her. Out of all the arguments Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev have had on the 90-day fiancé series, the recent one was a bomb. She took a stand for herself in their heated exchange over the kids. She declared that she can't give what her husband wants. This irritated him as she interrupted him while he was opening up to her about his problem. Georgi shouted at Darcey, and it scared her. He explained to her that he has vulnerabilities, and in the past, he couldn't communicate because he thought that expressing his feelings would hurt him. She insisted that their marriage wouldn't go any further. Despite him hugging her and saying love words, she forced him to stop. Pushing him back, she demanded to have her own life. Darcey told Georgi straight, "I'll find something else, and you will not be a part of that." It totally confused him, but she asked him to stop wasting her time twice. The American citizen continued, "I've done enough. Let me move on. Let me have my peace." She didn't reciprocate his approach to calm her down. Darcey advised Georgi to consider having kids to help alleviate the tension. Regardless of him saying they could figure it out in their own way, she told him that they could move on, sign divorce papers, and call their marriage quits. She walked away from him, and outside the restaurant, she doubted whether their marriage would survive. 90-day fiancé, Johny shocks Chloe's mom with his filthy Aruba home. The Other Way star Johny Fernandes might have just made the worst first impression on his future mother-in-law. The TLC personality, who works as an entertainer on a pirate ship in Aruba, welcomed fiancé Chloe Fabiano's mom, Michelle, into his home for the first time, but things quickly went downhill. Chloe and Johny met while she was on a girls' trip to Aruba. Their instant spark turned into an 11-month long-distance relationship before she gave up her six-figure career in Boston to move in with him. But when Michelle arrived on the island, what she found inside Johny's home left her completely horrified. Chloe and Johny's tense beach moment before her mother's arrival. In last week's 90-day fiancé, The Other Way episode, Chloe confronted Johny's close friend Kaner, accusing him of enabling her fiancé's questionable behavior. Since Johny works as an entertainer on a pirate ship party boat, Chloe often struggles with trust issues and even resorts to spying on him from a tree near the shore with her friend Kariana. Later, the trio met on the beach to talk things out. Kaner greeted Chloe warmly. But she quickly expressed frustration. She revealed that she no longer trusted his influence on Johny. She felt that Kaner often encouraged Johny's reckless behavior, including his past flirty antics. Tension rose when Johny joked about Chloe turning detective, only for Kaner to claim that he had spotted her spying on them. Chloe snapped back. She accused him of lying and covering up for Johnny's mistakes. The argument ended with Kaner calling her an A****hole. This showed just how fragile Johny and Chloe's relationship had become ahead of her mother's visit. 90 Day Fiancé, Johny horrifies Chloe's mother with his messy bachelor pad. The latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, took an even more awkward turn when Chloe's mom, Michelle, arrived in Aruba to see where her daughter had been living. Johny nervously welcomed her into his beige corner house, hoping to make a good impression. Michelle's reaction said it all. As they entered the property, Michelle was immediately taken aback by the cluttered yard filled with weeds, mismatched chairs, and a motorcycle parked in the walkway. The situation only worsened. With missing cabinet doors, multiple refrigerators, and visible stains, the space looks far from move-in ready. Things got worse when Michelle spotted insect traps on the countertops and broken fixtures around the kitchen. Even Johnny's attempt to show her the stove ended in embarrassment when a cabinet trim fell off in front of her. "My first impression of Johnny's house is that it needs a lot of work," Michelle said in her confessional. She added that it definitely gives bachelor pad vibes. 90 Day Fiancé, Corey confirms that Evelyn's visa is finally approved. Big USA move coming ahead. Evelyn and Corey might be packing up their bags as the former's visa has finally been approved. Yes, you read that right. After years of struggles and issues, Evelyn can now legally enter America. This move has surely been a long time coming, as the couple has been living in Ecuador for some time now. Where have Corey Rathgeber and Evelyn Villegas been in 2025? 90 Day Fiancé stars Evelyn and Corey are one of those couples who are still sticking together and living in their happily ever after phase. Apparently, they didn't look back and began living in Ecuador. The couple opened a resort together and had every adventure possible together. Amid all this, both Corey and Evelyn made sure that they kept their viewers updated. They even talked about their family planning on social media. Evelyn recently took to Instagram to explain how people might be wondering why they aren't having kids. However, she made it clear that she and her husband were now prioritizing something else. They were focusing on their rental business, and having a baby wasn't something they were currently thinking of. 90 Day Fiancé, Corey exclusively shares Evelyn's visa status. 90 Day Fiancé star Corey exclusively revealed to TVSS that he got some big updates. He explained that his partner, Evelyn, was about to have her interview for her USA visa. The celeb claimed that if things go right and his partner's visa got approved, then the couple will move to America soon. Well, it seems that the universe was in Evelyn and Corey's favor, and things ended up falling in their favor. Corey decided to share the entire process with his audience. He posted clips of them recording themselves traveling all the way to the office for Evelyn's interview. Corey explained how they have been waiting for years for this day and how it was crazy that their future would depend on one person. However, in no time, Corey revealed that his partner would finally be able to come to America with him. This came after the couple had waited for more than 3 years. Evelyn wasn't even allowed to enter America on a tourist visa. Hence, this was a big win for them, and they are on cloud 9. Corey wrote, "We are so excited for this new adventure." Evelyn further happily showed her passport with the approval seal, and viewers are really happy for her. 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way star Chloe's mother cuts her off financially while Luke begs for a second chance. Life these days has been quite challenging for 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way stars Chloe and Luke. Both of them are facing difficult times in their lives. It seems that love isn't enough to sustain a relationship. The Other Way star Chloe and her mother clashed over finances in a fiery altercation, while Luke's bachelor party led to the demise of his relationship. Madeleine conjured up a huge scene at a restaurant after the truth about Luke's bachelor party came to light. On the other hand, Chloe, bound by her trust issues, spied on Johny. Both relationships are on rocky shores. The fans have additionally thrown shade at Madeleine's extravagant wedding planning. They also slammed Johny and Chloe both for their questionable actions. Chloe fights with Johnny's friend over cheating while Luke gets insulted. Life hasn't been kind to Chloe after she moved to Aruba for Johny. Cracks started forming when his odd actions challenged her trust issues. She slowly began to distrust him, especially when he was with his friend, Kaner. She later disclosed that the reason behind her dislike of Kaner was his past enabling her boyfriend's cheating. Furthermore, she defended herself, saying she was setting boundaries. On the other hand, things went south after Luke's move to Colombia for Madeleine. Fans even referred to her as a sugar baby due to her lavish wedding planning. She lost her mind after learning that he hid the fact that a stripper was present at his bachelor party. However, he explained that it was his friends who called the stripper, not him. However, she rubbed the celebration cake on his face, calling it quits. 90-day fiancé, Luke begs for a second chance while Chloe's mother cuts her off financially. Following Chloe and her mother's heated altercation about finances and future plans, the latter decided to cut off her daughter financially. "I can't continue to put transfers into your bank account," she told her. On the other hand, Luke has begged Madeleine for a second chance. He additionally assured her that he would do anything it takes to win her back. "I will take everything, I love you, just want another chance," Luke told her. The couple had a heart-to-heart emotional moment. However, Madeleine ended up giving some conditions for the amends. "I just want some time, without s*x, she said. "Show me with actions what I really mean to you," she further added. Luke also happily agreed to her conditions. Meanwhile, things escalated rapidly between Chloe and her mother. She harshly reminded her daughter that she had already helped her with quite a big amount. Her mother stressed that she'd already paid Chloe $20,000. She then set the record straight, saying she would no longer finance her lifestyle in Aruba. "I get that you want to live on an island, but it is not realistic," she said. Chloe's mother also expressed her difficulty and moral pullbacks about cutting her off financially. "It's really hard to tell Chloe that I'm cutting her off financially," her mother shared in a confessional. She also felt that the TLC star doesn't value the financial contributions that her mother makes. Dear friends, welcome to my channel, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel.